Known for their bulky stature, reserved and obedient temperament, aloof personality, extremely guarding instinct, loyalty, confidence, and protective affinity? If you don't want a poodle by your side, you need a Rottweiler. Welcome to today's episode of our channel, Smart Dog Lover. So, for today's episode, we will talk about everything you need to know about a Rottweiler, and we'll give information on different dog breeds on this channel. Hi, welcome to Smart Dog Lover. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for your regular dose of enlightening dog-related content. Who says you may adopt a Rottie pup after watching this video? Now let's get straight into this video to know everything about Rottweilers. In fact, they're considered one of the oldest breeds due to their descent from hired hand dogs utilized by the Roman legends. Whenever the empire reigned over Europe, they used hired hand dogs. The name Rottweiler originated from the city of Rottweil, Germany. After the Roman Empire left Germany, they became the working dogs, particularly for native butchers. Rotties used to accompany butchers by carrying cash, acting as active dogs, and driving cattle. Because of their butcher dog background, they were perpetually around folks, which made them compassionate, bubbly, and sociable nature nowadays. The loyal Rotties were brilliant spies in case of theft. Today, Rottweilers are recognized as gentle giants attributable to their large stature, however upstaged temperament, though individuals don't control them formally as they did in the past. Rottweilers are still admired because of their protective personality, attacking nature, and love for compassionate feelings for their owners. Other names. The Rottweiler Metzger Hound, also known as the butcher's dog, became familiar, and no wonder to name them police dogs, rescue dogs, guard dogs, and companion dogs due to their excellent work and brilliant service. We have set to allow them another few names furthermore. It's not uncommon to listen to them, known as the Rott or the Rottie. We should not forget the shortened version, the Rott. These dogs will merely be summed up in one little word. They don't want a big fancy name to explain what they are. They're simply the Rott, stunning Rottie. So they have been dearly referred to as the Rott, the Rottie, and therefore the butcher's dog. Let us know in the comments section which name you like the most and why. Size. Well, it's easy to wrap a poodle in your arms and take them to the park, but if you want to take your adult Rott in your arms to take them outside, that might not be an easy task. Rottweilers rank in the concert of the larger breeds of dogs that many folks have as pet. Their growth is slow and steady. A typical female Rottweiler weighs anywhere from 80 to 110 pounds. She stands 20 to 25 inches tall. The standard adult male Rottweiler weighs 110 to 130 pounds. He stands at 24 to 27 inches tall. As they grow, there's no possible way to predict the dimensions your Rottweiler will grow due to each dog being totally different. Frequently, Rottweilers don't reach their full big size until they're between 18 months and a couple of years old. Some dogs even take as long as until they're 3 years old. Rottweilers are giant dogs with oversized heads. Ears lie relatively tight to the top, hanging down somewhat. Muzzles are firm. Do you have a Rottie at home? I'm sure you can relate to this very much. Personality. Rottweilers' personalities tend to descend between genders. Male Rottweilers are also more aggressive and dominant than female Rottweilers. To avoid this behavior, homeowners ought to have their dogs socialized with humans and different dogs at a young age so that they don't develop a requirement to dominate. If you expect Rottweilers not to be chatty dog breed, reconsider. Rottweilers are famous for being loud barkers, and it will be quite a headache for homeowners and presumably their neighbors, though they will be barking as a defense and likely keeping their house safe. It's best to coach your pup timely to stop your Rottie from changing into a barker. Pet compatibility. Rottweiler puppies overgrow. They're often unaware of their own size and strength. When they're introduced to alternative home pets from a young age, they seemingly accept them as part of their pack and can relish their company. That's why it's an honest plan to supervise play sessions involving multiple pets until you're bound that they've all tailored to one another. A Rottweiler becomes aggressive with alternative dogs, significantly those of identical sex. If they're angry or sense that their family or territory is in danger, they will simply become assertive and dominant. And whereas Rottweilers will get alongside the family cat he has fully grown up with, he's otherwise disposed to as certain cats as prey. Temperament. Rottweilers have an enormous variety of temperaments. There are different breeding lines from various functions, and each incorporates a totally different character. You would like to raise the proper quarries so that you don't finish up with a pet that's just too abundant a dog to handle. Family life. Rottweilers are very loyal and intelligent, and they are famed for being terribly onerous operating. Rottweilers still wreak excellent family guardians and companions. However, Rottweilers are often the proper pet for any menage with lots of love and coaching. Rotties feature a terribly robust bond with their family. They make a sensible family pet with correct coaching and socialization. Children compatibility. The Rottweiler encompasses a terribly sturdy bond with his family, including the youngsters. If you raise your Rottie pup around your kids, he is loyal and protects your children. Rottweilers are terribly happy living in a vigorous home with kids and alternative pets. They are incredibly protective of kids. They get pleasure from taking part and interacting with children within the family and think about them being members of their pack. They live for leisure and they love twiddling with babies. However, don't assume that just because your Rottie loves your kids, he will not place his attention on the well-being of other kids. If a Rottweiler feels that his family babies are being hurt by any means, he can rush in to safeguard them. Rottweilers look giant. Toddlers will get knocked over simply by together with the Rottweiler. They're doing a reasonably sensible job of being careful and may create a superb companion to your baby. Rottweilers ferociously protect and may bark heaps around strangers. Therefore, it's natural to agonize over a couple of child's safety around them. However, as long as your Rottie is correctly liberal as a puppy, they will grow to possess a robust bond with the kids. Owning a Rottweiler. If you're inquisitive about owning a Rottweiler, do your preparation. Observe the dog's behavior and raise the proper quarries. Once trying to find the proper Rots, do careful research to avoid over-aggressive or unstable lines. It may cost you $600 to $2,500 on average to bring a Rottweiler puppy home. The price for the medium Rottweiler is approximately $1,425. For the superior lineage Rottweiler, you might need to pay anywhere from $2,500 to $9,500 or even more, depending on the breed's line. Raising an adult dog from a puppy permits you to coach and socialize them. If a Rott puppy is raised with kids, friends, and alternative pets, there are scopes for them to become a well-socialized dog. You need to teach your Rottie puppy about social skills and harness their natural territorial instincts. You must attempt to coach your Rotties consistently. Most Rottweilers are inclined to be dominant. Young Rottweilers may be terribly robustious. They're rowdy and gung-ho jumpers. Unsupervised, they'll become nuisance barkers and diggers. If a young Rott is raised with alternative pets within the home, they're sometimes sensible with them. However, Rottweilers may be terribly aggressive towards alternative dogs or constant sex, and they will see cats as prey. If you're totally committed to coaching and meeting your Rottweiler puppy, it will become a really loyal and affectionate companion and an excellent family pet. First, you may positively need to think about spaying or neutering your pet, not solely to control the pet population, but also to own a cleaner, healthier, well-mannered furry friend. This procedure is routine and comparatively safe and reduces or perhaps eliminates the chance of bound cancers and different health problems. Annual vaccinations will cost from $50 to $150, and monthly ectoparasites, ticks, and heartworm preventatives might value around $30 per month. You also need to remember that Rottweilers can have several health issues like bacterial and viral infections. Some dogs can have parvo, rabies, and distemper. Research says Rottweilers might have diseases like musculoskeletal conditions, heart disease, paraviral diarrhea, cancers, and uterine disease. Since the Rottweiler will grow over 100 pounds, they will eat quite a bit. so you may get to do your analysis on their food prices. The average life expectancy of a Rottweiler is between 8 to 10 years, but it can be 10 to 15 years with proper care. Hope this will help you if you would like to own this large, stocky, muscular dog, which can appear very intimidating. Thanks for staying connected with us. Consider subscribing if you haven't done it, and don't forget to like and share with a notification bell.